Cool. No level ups, but that's fine. Getting towards the end, so level ups are going to be less common.
At your earliest convenience.
So many people at once! Back at the Black Wagon, you find the lone minstrel examining your fellow exiles after they overcame the distance rather decisively. I guess Sir Gilman doesn't get to be a part of this, though. It is plain to you that none of them look well. Lone minstrel notices you there and turns to you. Oh god, did I give all three of them right sickness? No, I couldn't. I couldn't because I played them in a row, because I only picked people that had inspiration. Actually, Volfred always has inspiration. I forgot about that. So I buy putting Volfred in too many times. Bertrude, I think, has extra inspiration. I don't see how Faye could have done that, because she only gets inspiration if I haven't used her twice in a row, I thought. No, the moment truly notices them and turns to you. Reader, the faster turning of the cycle of the rites has put a strain on everyone. We have multiple cases of banishment sickness this time. It is fortunate that your other companions are available to conduct the coming rite, because I fear that this group here requires a rest. We have Lone Minstrel. We have 5 people. If 3 of them have sickness, we can't field a full team. What do you mean it's fortunate that our other companions are available? You bid Volfred a swift recovery and nods weakly in response. You exchange a look with Bertrude, who seems exhausted after the last rite. As for Faye, it is clear to you that she wishes to be left alone right now. You leave the lone minstrel, look after them, and turn your attention to the stars that remain shining in the dark outside. Yeah, I know. Wait, I didn't get a notification for Faye. Maybe Faye's starting to get sick, but not quite. Stars yet shine for you, revealing various paths forward. Gaze in the darkness of night, seek now your destination. Oh, all 3 of these southern ones, okay. Oh. Oh wait, no, that's where I am, okay. Let's take a look at the planner! Rights till next liberation 1. God bless. Probability of success 72%. We're doing pretty good. Finiam, the 18th of 12th moon, 8:37 AS. We received news that one of Volfred's agents in the Commonwealth was taken captive. A setback to the plan, but it changes nothing for us, I suppose. Oh, I wonder if our numbers went down. It's been too long since I've actually looked. Alright. Ours is the charm. Yeah, okay. So currently we will be facing the Withdrawn in the next match. We could face the Distance again if we take out the Withdrawn right now. Pyre Accusers. If we just want more interactions with... I'm fine. I guess... Oh, wait, no. These are the ones that are trying to raise Orcus, God of Evil. Like, I'd rather Barker be brought back than that. But if I want more interactions with any of these, I think I'm running out of time to interact with them. So, like, if we want more Pamitha stuff, it'd probably be a good time to fight the Essence. Let's see who we have available. There's only 3 that we could fight. We can fight... Yeah, no. We can fight the Fate, or... Okay, so we can't even affect the rankings, and we also can't even fight the Essence. So, who do we want to interact with? I'd love to kick his ass again. I'd love to kick his ass again. But I have pleasant interactions with him. Let's see if we can get a little more Gilman development here, because we don't have any... This is the only one of the 3 where one of our party members is connected. In fact, that would probably be a good rule of thumb in general, but that's not really one I've been following. So I prioritize Essence and the Gilman crew over some of the other ones. The stars reveal to you a path toward the spring of Jomur, where the rites shall soon continue. Come morning, your travel shall continue. For now, everyone needs a rest. The Tattered Mantle. Oh, no one wants to talk. I feel like I did bad. Tattered Mantle, in the words of Under King Aurus, the Sea Sojourner. Well known as the treachery of the Rope Collar, who conspired against the Emperor of Sar and set in motion the Empire's collapse. The knave did journey to the downside after us. Our paths they never crossed, though he did meet his end. He wore the tattered mantle, wrought by the first empress, and worn in every generation hence. The living mantle whispered wisdom in its wearer's ear, but on the downside it cried out instead in protest. When the rope collar retreated to his horrid isle far at sea, the mantle gained new life, conjoining with the native imps. The imp titan was born, and grasped then the rope collar in its first and last embrace. Alright. %72% seems like a good percentage to be at, but then you remember that's like a 1 in 4 chance that you still lose. And that makes me nervous. Like, I've been thinking about it, and like, it's kind of messed up that like, if you get to 95% of a success rate of your plan working, that's still, you roll a nat 1 and you lose. Like, it's still very much in the realm of possibility. Like, out of 20 players who get to 95%, one of them is still going to lose. And I feel like for that player who got to 95% and loses, that's still going to be super frustrating. And it sure makes me nervous. Oh, I forgot that you can check to see who can do what. Should have remembered that for last time. But here we can talk to Pamitha, we can talk to Bertrude. We don't really need the vocations, because we've trained the whole party thing, and I always thought that was most important. She can sway the coming right against the Pyre hearts in your favor here. I'm curious what's going to happen there. Yeah, let's go to fall flat. I might have missed one on the left side, in which case, whoops. It's still fear in the Pyre hearts. God bless. I should have read the little thing anyways. You do your best to keep up with Pamitha as she delves into the barren wastes of Fall Flat. She indicates some of her winged sisters may be nearby to lend her aid. This is as far as you can follow, reader darling. Please excuse me for a little while. She swoops off, leaving you on your own. Some time passes during which you can almost feel the downside encroaching all around you, and then... Well, that was certainly interesting. I suggest we get out of here. It would appear the Pyre hearts soon will have a little accident that should dampen their spirits. This feels like cheating. But I didn't see it happen, so I can't report on it or anything. Pamitha ensured the Pyre hearts shall suffer -3 hope. I'm very curious exactly what this means. Little accident and instill fear. I'm curious what actually happened. Hey, Pamitha. You find Pamitha by herself again, though her expression has grown darker than her custom. Leave me be, would you, reader darling? Trying to get some good and proper moping done here, and you're distracting me. Leave me be, reader. Just leave me be. Just leave me be. You don't want to know what's lurking in my heart or mind. What you'll find there isn't pretty. Yet something about her thought process is different to you now. You know that with her conditioning she can resist your scrutiny, but now her thoughts are laid bare to you. Pamitha is alone with her thoughts. Would that... See what she's thinking? Would that we all could simply understand each other without a need for words. Leave her be. Pamitha knows how to volunteer her thoughts more readily if she has something to share. I'm so bad at reading social situations. The fact that she can resist me reading her mind, and she's not doing it currently, means she's either just really, really tired of having to resist the mind reading, or she actually is interested in talking, she just doesn't want to say it. But I'm even reading her mind, and even the mind is saying, leave me be. But I also just want to talk more to Pamitha, because she's a cool character. I like the phrasing of this. Pamitha knows how to volunteer her thoughts more readily if she has something to share. She told me to leave her be, I'm going to leave her be. Pamitha's thoughts are her own business. The fleeting connection between you soon is severed. Thoughts are loathsome things, reader. It is difficult to know how best to hide them. Mine are plain enough for you to see by now. She exhales and looks askance. You know by now why I am in this mess with all of you. You could say I lacked Pamitha's sense of commitment, her zeal. She lives only to see her nation overthrown, or something worse if she could have her way. Centuries of conflict can be quite emboldening that way, especially when one's sister's leading cause of death is Commonwealth-forged steel. Filled with the utmost of mercy, of course. Well, I have little patience for the senselessness of it myself. Become a bit of a pariah, I suppose. I knew Pamitha was going to get herself and others killed someday, so when she was to fly out on this one big mission of hers, I had other arrangements made. After she was caught, your people did not exactly uphold their end of the bargain. I knew there were such risks, of course, and yet, a chance is still a chance. Pamitha was clipped and cast down. A mercy, they called it. I did not see it that way. And in my growing protests of her treatment, I was soon enough to follow. She falls silent for a while. I haven't yet decided if I entirely regret my actions, but I do seek Pamitha's forgiveness, and I wish that she could see my thoughts for what they are, as it seems you can. Then she might realize our nation's people have much more in common than she knows. Sometimes I wonder which of them is the stupider. She brushes past you and out of the wagon for now. Yeah, we got the backstory, even though we risked not listening or talking to her. We read the social situation well. Okay, Faye can still play. She's just not feeling well. The guilty sister, wants to, crime conspiracy. She made repeated attempts to make contact with enemy combatants. Alleged motive insurrection. The record states she remained loyal to the Highland remnants. Yeah, that's pretty... When she attempted to contact her blood sister in exile, she was told that she could seek her firsthand and was exiled in turn. Okay, yeah. Pretty much review. Hey, there's like no cobwebs now. That's fun. I don't know what affects that. I wonder if there's like a certain party member who dusts, and I just haven't been paying attention to when that happens, but that's cool. Maybe it's just that our Black Wagon is so full of stuff now that people are using that the goblins don't have time to go, oh, hello!
Nothing but a mindless cripple. Your every action is a stain upon the legacy of the 8 scribes. The rites have been a long-held secret to keep out those such as you.
Okay. You wake from what little sleep you managed this past night. Once more, the voice torments you within your dreams. You attempt to rid your memory of it. If the voice truly is that of Archjustice Androboles IX himself, as Volfred indicated, then none of you are likely to receive too warm a welcome should you regain your freedom. I think I might have missed that he's still currently in charge. I thought he was formerly in charge. That's a little bit more concerning than I expected. We learned something else about him, didn't we? He used to be... now I feel dumb. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I know we learned more about him. I feel like he used to be in exile, and then he won liberation himself. Ah, there it goes! Good news. I double-checked during that game crash, and I figured out that the Archjustice is in fact Brighton, the person who was on the Nightwings before Volfred joined. So not only former exile, he was a former Nightwing who then became the Archjustice. Good for him. He's doing well. Okay. Here in the dusty wastes of Jomor Valley, you encounter a messenger imp come to deliver news and rumors from the other side. News this time pertains to Jodariel, whom you liberated at the fall of Solium. We learned Jodariel's past transgressions have all been forgiven. She soon was to be reinstated on the blood border on the presumption that she wanted her old status back. In fact, she was offered an especially prestigious leadership position in the First Veil, for a demon such as she could not be seen in the streets. An elite Bloodborder platoon shrouded in secrecy other than the famous results of its operations. The Commonwealth's veiled leaders always were surrounded by sentinels and similar guard. But she refused the gesture, rather bluntly, the report suggests. Instead, she sought Volfred's agents, as well as several of her former fostered sons and daughters, and so the ranks of the revolution grow stronger! The last part of the messenger imp's news must have been damaged in transit, although it appears to be in Jodariel's own words. All you can tell is that it says, await. You thank the messenger imp for relaying this information. Your companions are excited to discuss the news. Having someone of Jodariel's will and stature with us on the other side shall pave the way toward a brighter future. Wonder what the rest of her message said. She's an inspiration to us all, or to this night she is at least. Do you think she still has her horns, now that she's back up there? We can envision it. A demon such as she, set loose within the Commonwealth. The news of Jodariel's liberation fills you and your fellow exiles with newfound resolve for many different reasons. I love how everyone had a different takeaway about that. Your companions gain +1 hope in the next right. Wish Jodariel luck. That is encouraging that Volfred said that. I am anxious to see how that affected the planner. Oh, hey, it's always nice to see you guys, honest. And I'm not just saying that because you're customers. Definitely not saying it just because of that. But anyways, go have a look around. Fortified Star Serum. Permanently gains +1 quickness. That's pretty cool. Maybe next time. You're leaving, Dad. Just look at how much we got this time. Well, we're using these 3, I guess, so who needs a boost? I think Sir Gilman would probably benefit the most. Where are we at? Still at 72. Okay, so it was not... The update didn't actually affect the numbers. It's just letting us know that the numbers were good. The night grows dark over the spring of Jamur, and you and your companions stand prepared at the appointed place at the appointed time. Pamitha and your fellow exiles exchange expectant looks, some with each other, some with you, though everyone is rather quiet now in one another's company. You sense a vague concern in Volfred, perhaps at having to confront the Pyre Hearts once again. Don't worry, you're not going to be playing on account of your sickness. As for Faye, she seems very much at peace, awaiting for the stars to signal the commencement of the rite. She does not have to wait for very long. Instinctively, you clutch the Book of Rites as the stars above take hold of everyone's attention. Please don't add on another one. Is that it? Are we good? We're good. There's no more we're good. This is it. We're finally done. Okay. Let's not do that. Let's go back to this combo. They already have -3 hope, so +5 hope. Not going to affect that much. Yeah, these two seem to be the ones I can deal with the most. Also, we're getting close enough to the end that, like, I'm probably not going to get level 5 on all of these characters, so activating the constellations isn't even particularly helpful to me. Aside from gaining lore, which you only have to do by activating each constellation once, and I've already done that, so... Yeah.
I am still very cross with you, you know.
Dude, if I'm not here, we can't do the rites.
Not just to the legacy of
so, like, if you get rid of me, you're the one that's, like, not letting the rites happen.
Only a fool would be seduced by his audacious promises and his dangerous ideas. That, dear reader, would make you a fool.
I have no choice but to explain it thus, so even you could understand. Now for this blasted rite.
Some of us still have our duties to uphold.
But it's my duty too. Like, dude. You again? You come to torment us? Have you any idea how afraid of you we are after last time? Pyre hearts. Let us show them what the Nightwings can do.
Go on then.
Let's start with Pamitha. Faye, I know you're not feeling well, but we're running low on options here.
Faye!
Who do we got? We got Lady Shelley and Sir Frothmore. I don't think they've changed.
Sir Gilman. The choice
For the glory of the Nightwings! We are not afraid of you, especially not this night. Worm Knights attack! Yeah, we'll see how you handle this.
Commence.
Oh, I died. Oh,
Pyre has been scathed.
fair enough.
No mercy shown. She soared right.
All right. Good job, folks.
Let's see you Nightwings keep this up. Now to the flame. Headlong goes Sir Gilman into
All right, all right, all right. Good combo, good combo.
Blessed be.
Pamitha's so good, it's not fair. Another most inglorious defeat is imminent. This knight can feel it in his bone.
To each his own.
Dang it. Okay.
Pyre sputters.
Okay, so it seems that they can sometimes kill me if I'm not careful.
Sir Deluge is banished. Huh.
Dang, alright.
Pyre hearts banished to the last. The orb slips from your clutches.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Alright, you got some game.
Oh, oh, oh.
Alright. It's a good thing they're weak. That's helpful. Okay, that vengeful vow is tricky.
Beauteous.
Oh, beauteous, huh? You like that? Just fly. No. Just fly into it, yes!
Pamitha has doused the flame.
Ah, dang, so close. Okay.
The rite is nearly ended.
Such chaos.
Oh, I don't even know what happened there. Sorry. Oh, please, 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 please go in.
Quite an exchange. Such zeal.
That vengeful vow, I forget exactly how it works, but it sure is tricky.
Oh,
Stop bumping into me. There we go. That'll do it.
done.
The Nightwings prevail.
Heck yeah, we do.
Mayhap the scribes shall simply smite them down next time.
I feel like you're not a very fair judge. Is there any kind of like quality control we can do on this? Now then, if you're quite finished making sport of us, then we shall slither away in humiliating disgrace. So, thanks. Wasn't expecting that, but okay.
There is much to learn from this experience.
Yeah, Sir Gilman, I don't know if he's getting to level 5.
Now go and wallow in the downside.
Not for long. I think we're going up against the Liberation right now. There proves little time for rest at the Black Wagon after your fellow exiles vanquish the Pyre in convincing manner. Those afflicted with banishment sickness seem to be doing better, at least, and express gratitude to Pamitha, Faye, and Sir Gilman for their efforts. Just then, the lone minstrel appears before you. No words escape his lips. You can guess full well what he has come to indicate to you and follow him back out into the darkness. Stars above seem to be few and fading, and yet one still shines, defiant. The path to freedom reveals itself once more. Seek it out. Lundium, the 21st of 12th moon, 8:37 AS. A chance at liberty presents itself again. I do not know yet whom to choose this time. The group is so accommodating yet. I know they look to me to make the best decision for us all. At 75%, we're officially at 1 and 4. It looks like we are fighting against the withdrawn. You notice the lone minstrel standing there with you regarding the night sky. The Gate Guardian and I, we have paid witness to the liberation rites upon the fall of Solium for a long time. We've seen so much, and so I'm a bit taken aback, is all, to see something which I have never seen. We look upon the stars together for a while, then I wish for you good fortune and the wisdom of the scribes on your ascent. Lone Minstrel leaves you there alone under the night. It has grown very late and you need rest. The Black Wagon shall have to take flight again come morning. Nobody wants to talk to me. Alright. Let's get going. Oh, we're on like the southern side of the map, aren't we? This will be fun. Dude, la la la. Alright, this is it, right? This is the last one? Nope, a little bit of ocean first. There we go. Since Sir Gilman shall gain favor from the scribes. since Pamitha shall gain favor from this. So let's check this out. Something appears different now about the Sacred Mountain west of here. The lands near Emperor's Ascent and Emperor's Fall appear ashen. On the other hand, the once precarious regions below, which you know as Temple High Road and Temple Cistern, seem swept clean by the elements. Lone Minstrel observes all this alongside. Inclement weather we have lately seen, reader madam. We ought to be able to make landing closer to Scribe's Gate now. Then I suppose this means we shall soon see Celeste once more, and I shall go tell everyone to prepare for landing.